Right guys, just to give you some idea of where Mike B lived, I'll try and show you on the map. Mike was a Brit who lived permanently on a boat. My old man was an inveterate yachtsman and had been for years, even before I came along. Started off with a sailing boat, Safine, which he had for a few years, then moved on to his first powerboat called Paula Donna. This was after myself and my sister, Paul being my other name, which the family always called me by. After that, he then moved on to a bigger, faster powerboat, which was based around a Poseidon class 54-foot semi-deep V plane fiberglass hull, which was used by the UK Coast Guard and lifeboats. Now, we lived up here at King's Lynn. This is at the northern top end of the big bulge on the east coast of the UK, which we call East Anglia. That's roughly this area. Now, we moved down here a bit. My old chap used to keep his boat down here between Ipswich and Felixstowe, which is one of the biggest container ports in the world. And that was on the River Orwell, between, as I said, Felixstowe down here, Ipswich up here, at a place called the Suffolk Yacht Harbour. The closest location was a little village called Levington. You had to go down a narrow track from the village to get down to the yacht harbour. Now, from what I can understand, Mike B used to have his boat permanently moored just round the corner from the mouth of the Orwell into the mouth of the River Stour, which ran from Harwich up towards Manningtree at the top end here. There's a bunch of permanent moorings just near Shotley Gate here, and I think this is where Mike moored originally. From what I can understand, he then later up sticks, moved round into the Orwell and moored at some permanent moorings on the opposite side of the river from my old man, and a little bit further upriver towards Ipswich at a place called Pin Mill. This place had one of the best pubs we'd ever come across, a place called the Butter and Oyster. They did marvellous home cooked meals, brilliant beers, drinks, wonderful family atmosphere. They've got a slipway right beside the pub, and you can watch people launching boats in and out of the river, either sitting inside having a meal or outside in the beer garden having a drink and a chat. Marvellous place. And as far as I know, Mike is still around there, last I heard, which was several years ago now, but that just gives you a rough idea where it is he was living at the time. As I say, whether he still is, I don't know, but that's where he was when I last heard from him. Okay, should give you some idea. Catch you all later. Ciao for now.